Shout out to my dog Wayne's World, man.
Shout out to my boy Wayne, you know.
Yeah, shout out to Wayne's World for coming through.
Shout out to Wayne's World.
I already know what it is. It's Wayne's World.
And it's Wayne's World.
Wayne's World is the only way.
Road to the chip. To be honest, we've been traveling this one for a while. Ever since episode 5 of Something's Finest, where superstar hoopers Ja Morant, James Reese, and Christian Brown arose to the occasion to deliver a game we would never, ever forget. And with that being the standard, I made sure to reach out to RJ Felton and Robert McCray to allow them to soak in the magnitude of this game. It was far bigger than just the mere playoff game. This was an opportunity to make history, to represent not only your school, not only your family, but the state of South Carolina in the best way you know how. And both teams, who were led by 2 incredible coaches, gave everything they had on the floor. It was definitely a sight to see. But before we head into this game, we must understand and realize who deserves all the fame. The Supreme OG, Jesus Christ. Hope y'all enjoy the show.
It's showtime.
From the start, I can tell my boys was locked in. With RJ getting this steal from Rob, and Rob quickly getting this steal from RJ, which led to a nice hang in the air finish by JB Moore, aka JB Smooth. The boy was killing all night, which inspired his backcourt mate Robert McCray to go on his back to make a smooth 3-point jumper. Flora was on a roll. A roll that allowed them to capitalize on this miss. Delay in transition from Tyrell. He put a little sauce on that one too. But putting this run to a stop, senior Jarvis Jones would get a steal that gave his sophomore teammate Cameron Williamson a chance to get this and one over Robert McCray. He couldn't resist but flexing his face too. But that foul for Rob would send him to the bench with 2 early fouls. And looks like he was a little banged up as well. But picking up where he left off, JB Smooth was back at it. This nice floater in the lane that would rattle in. You can't tell me that ain't one of the advantages of being home. And following it would be some incredible D by number 21, which led to Tyrell getting in the lane to score again. This time +1. And huge shout out to AC Flora student section as well. They were incredible all night. What followed would be the insertion of USC's commit, Patrick Irell, letting his presence be made known. With this block, that led to another lay from Tyrell, which would force Aiken to call a timeout. AC Flora was up 15-6. And those amazing fans were right back at it with the energy. And I loved it. And someone else who always brings the energy? Number 4, Mr. X Factor, Markel Townsend. With this nice defensive play, which would lead to another nice defensive play by himself as well. This time he would get a score off of it. Dude is super tough. That's no cap. But finally inserting himself in the game is RJ Felton with this nice step to the side, step back 3, which compelled his teammate Jarvis Jones to hit JB Smooth with the okie doke, inbounding it to himself to drive in the lane, Euro, miss, but right there to pick it up was RJ Felton. This helped them cap off a quarter. They would lose momentum in.
They're going to stay. That 1-1-3. Stay 13. Don't be afraid. We got to get this guy to come out so we can work the short. You understand? We want to work the short so we get the hollow with Pat, okay? Be patient. If the driving lanes are there, drive without hesitation and attack, but you got to finish. We'll get the foul call. We're in the bonus, so don't settle, okay? Hey, let's go, let's go. Hey, look, defense. Let's go. Tennessee back in the series. Tennessee back in the series. Go on.
So this happened. Robert McCray checks back in the game, gets a rebound, drives down, and commits his third foul. Ironic. But hey, when mistakes are made, you gotta sit up. And since in his absence, RJ Felton attacked the hoop with some finesse and power. Nice combination. But coming back would be an X factor himself as well. Tyrell hit a nice off-balance left-hand floater.
And what followed could honestly serve as the soul tattoo of this game.
The emotions were high, but yet controlled. I was extremely proud of both teams for showing passion and ferocity, but also respect when needed. And respectfully, Patrick Irell caught a body. Mr. Nice Guy wasn't so nice on that play. Shout out to you, boy. And just when I thought you were about to chill, you turned up some more, getting this defensive stop in the lane, which would lead to you catching another body. Yes, y'all, he caught another body. And the fans went crazy. I kinda did too when I seen it. But stepping up for his team was Jarvis Jones. It's a nice movement with the ball that would allow him to get in the lane, make a nice jumper off the glass. That's tough, boy. And he let everybody know it was tough as well. And getting the ball back will kind of be a different story. His number 0 forced him to have a 5-second count that would allow him to talk his stuff too. This is the type of stuff I live for. And halfway through this playoff game, the Falcons led 28-17. Let's see what Coach Staley got to say in the locker room.
Don't let the intensity of the game get you outside of the fundamentals. Stop doing that. They're overextending their zone. That means the driving lanes are wide open. That has nothing to do with X's and O's. Listen, so let's go here. Pay attention, guys. We're going double high. When you kick here, are y'all looking? Yes, sir. When you kick here, cut through ball side. Do you understand? Yes, sir. When he cut through ball side, this guy has to come. Be careful because they might be trying to trap the corner. When that ball catches corner, boom, Pat or whoever that is, dive, preferably Pat, and then this person go extended high post. Do not spell to y'all. We haven't done it all yet. It's kind of ticking me off. Calling y'all, please stop running to the elbow. Go to the extended high post. If you catch and rip, it's literally nobody in front of you to stop you from scoring. But y'all keep stopping behind the defense. Go to the extended high post. Because if you catch and rip and the other man, the middle man, step up, now you got to drop off to Pat. Throw a good pass on the drop off. Y'all understand that? Yes, sir. Believe it or not, defensively, we're fine. They're taking the shots we want them to take. But we got to get back. We got to be able to get back to the game plan that we want. How many Markel got? 2. Markel got 2 also? Yeah. All right, so listen. Listen, so we're going to go, pay attention. We're going to go JB, Markel, Eric, Spell, Pat. You understand? Yes, sir. We get the ball into Pat, good things happen. It's probably going to be their ball coming out. I think it's their ball coming out. Yeah. All right, let's go. Pick up the defense intensity like it was. Make sure we box out. You understand? Let's
0-0.
We're
down 10, man. Mentality, man.
Let's go. Turn it up on 3. 1, 2, 3. Turn it up.
Coming out of halftime, Aiken was on a mission. First with this nice left-handed drive by RJ Felton. And next by a nice float off the glass from senior guard Jarvis Jones. They were right back in it, bringing that large deficit to only 2. But putting a stop to this onslaught would be senior guard J.B. Smooth, who hit a timely three. But Aiken wasn't done. This time they would do damage on the glass with a nice rebound and finish from number 23, which was followed by another nice rebound and strong finish from number 30, senior Darren Parker. But ending the quarter on the right note, Mr. Nice Guy Patrick Irell had a major putback, which gave AC Flora well-needed momentum going into the fourth quarter. They were up 34-30.
Trust each other right now, all right? You got your hand up, you kick it to him, all right? Two people going, you get an open guy. You ready to make the play when it's time for you to make the play, all right? Trust each other, we get the W, all right? Here we go, here we go.
Coming back in the game rusty, Robert McCray got stripped by Charles, who will go down and make this N1 layup. And surprisingly, Charles was able to duplicate his actions, getting the strip and scoring again against Rob. And jumping back into the action, RJ Felton utilized the corner very nicely. Just one-hand floater that rattled in, with a little touch of the MJ gestures to go along with it. You can tell that this game meant so much for him. Really poured it all out on the floor.
What I need you to do, Pat, you're here. JB, you're there. You're the Roman half post. When they overextend, well, you got baseline. We get the ball to the half post. Pat, stay opposite of the ball. If the ball is here, you're there. It's there, it's there. Get to the half post. JB attack, Pat, you die. You understand? Relax. Hey, get stopped. Hey, just settle down. We've been here before, right? Let's go. Finish on through. 1, 2, 3.
Coming out of the timeout, Darren Parker hit a timely clutch three-point basket against Patrick Irell. This was shortly after counted by J.B. Smooth steal, which would lead to a nice drive and miss, which would give Robert McCray an opportunity to insert himself back into the game with this nice putback finish. And making sure he did his part to put on the show, RJ Felton hit AC Flora with a behind-the-back pull-up three. That's a cold bucket, boy. But too busy celebrating, RJ would turn his back to an easy layup for Tyrell and AC Flora. Can't celebrate too early, kids. You know that saying, defense wins championships? Well, AC Flora and Coach Staley much preach that often, with JB Smooth getting his key steal to go down in transition, to put it on the rim just enough for Robert McCray to tip it in. And what followed on the next possession would be a similar sequence, with Markell dishing it to JB, which would allow JB to put it perfectly on the rim for Rob to go get it and finish. That was 2 in a row. What followed would be my example for why I call Tyrell an X Factor. It's showing some major straps on RJ Felton on this play. This was definitely a momentum shifter. But showing sheer relentlessness that every South Carolina's finest needs, RJ Felton hit a cold-blooded three-point basket over Markell. Sheesh. That's what I'm talking about right there, boy. But the same thing that can get you hyped can be the same thing that gets you mad. And I know Coach was a little upset with RJ on this shot selection, which would lead to Rob getting a nice finesse finish in transition. And taking that last rip personal, RJ hit Tyrell with a nice right-to-left crossover that provided the head of steam to showcase his left-to-right crossover around Patrick Irell for the finish. And here we went. Rob was back in his element, hitting this nice right-handed floater off of the glass that some would say would be lucky. But I'll say, my boy's blessed. But blessings don't always give you everything you want. Looking as if he was lacking energy on this play, allowing Jarvis to get an easy basket off of the glass with his own rebound. This will send him to a timeout.
Jamie, remember, step towards the ball. When the man with you don't pat, that's why you gotta be here. So when you reverse it, this guy drives down, pat. You wide open at the front of the rim. If the middleman stay, this guy makes the layup. You understand? You gotta get a stop. You gotta score, stop. Just like in practice every day. Listen. If they come out man, go jack, go. Understand? The corner ain't gonna come out man. Be ready for some fucking. Everybody got a
Poppin got it a timeout. Both teams drew blanks on both possessions they had, which allotted about 40 seconds off of the clock that made Aiken spend their last remaining timeout to gather his guys. Let's see what he says in the huddle.
We don't have any more timeouts, all right? Listen. No more timeouts. Listen. We're 41 right now. We take a layup. Listen. At 15, give me a ball screen, all right? At 15, give me a ball screen, okay? Listen. If we miss the shot, you got to haul ass like you ain't never fucking ran before.
Haul ass and don't foul, bro.
No timeout. We go.
Don't foul.
Coming out of the timeout, Aiken has the opportunity to win the game. And with the ball in his hands, Jarvis Jones gets an amazing look off of the fly, but he shoots it short, which would allow AC Flora to get the ball back and put it in the hands of their closer, South Carolina's finest, Robert McCray, who in some little dysfunction was able to draw the foul and step up to the line. The game was tied 49-49 with 20 seconds left, and Rob was at the line. He would go on to miss the first one, which caused everybody in the gym to have a little bit of anxiety. Maybe even Coach Staley. But luckily, Rob would connect on the second, putting them up 50-49. But what followed would be a play that would definitely make up for that missed free throw. Getting the steal over Jarvis Jones and making this emphatic dunk to put them up 52-49. These fans couldn't help but show their emotion and jubilation for this change. And you already knew Rob was lit, verbally claiming what was his. But the game was not over yet. The refs put 1.8 seconds back on the clock. This would give South Carolina's finest RJ Felton another opportunity. And with this opportunity, he was able to march two defenders to get the ball in the right corner and shoot. But similar to Ja Morant's ending when he was at AC Flora, the ball just didn't seem to go in.
Dog. Get your hands ready. Good job, get something. Let me tell y'all something, man. And I don't even be trying to do this when Wayne being here. Like, please let Wayne know we talk like this all the time, right? Listen, dog. Listen, I'm about to give y'all another gem, right? And I had to wake up and learn this. Like, we live off the works of our father and mother. Okay, like I had no dad. So all the good that my mom did, like people were just looked out for me. They took care of me. I'm gonna be transparent with y'all. Eric, it just hit me today, right? Coach Hunter, I didn't even realize this. Bro, I grew up poor, right? I didn't even realize it because my mom made it look like we were so good. Coach Z, I didn't even know I was poor, B. And then I was like, I looked at that and I thought about it. Then I was like, damn, man, I wish my mom was here so I could tell her thank you one more time. But then I started thinking, JB, why was I able to get through? I remember my mom constantly giving to others. So those others she gave looked out for me. So I rode on the blessings of my mom's back. That's why y'all always hear me say, be humble, be humble, be humble. Because it's never really you. It's never really you. You want to make an album? Somebody got to be in the studio lacing the track for you. You want to be a singer? Somebody got to give you lessons. You want to be a doctor? Somebody got to teach you the whole body. So here's my lesson for y'all, man. Like, and I'm not gonna say it because Wayne in here. Y'all my sons when y'all away from y'all parents. But tonight, y'all rode on the backs of somebody else's blessings. I'm telling you, Rich, you ain't here because of an ounce of basketball. You know why you here? Because I was like, damn, that dude play hard. Coach Hunter, what you think? Coach Hunter's like, let's give him a chance. You had some tar on the table, but we buffing that thing out. Y'all just love, B. Love. Life is too short not to love. Love, man. Love the dudes that don't even love you, JB. Because when you love the dudes that don't even love you, they can't hurt you. Only time they can hurt you is when you hate. Coaches.
Good day, guys.
Good day, guys. Listen,
Pull it out,
when do we
man.
play? Because I never look at
Tuesday.
All right, so listen, this is how it's going to work, fellas. We're going to have to prep tomorrow. We're not going to really cut that off, Wayne. Everybody.
What's up, YouTube? I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Like, subscribe, share, comment. Let me know what you thought about the Road to the Chip episode 1. We try to do it in the best way we knew how. And just have fun with it, man. The narrating is back. Y'all asked for it, y'all voted for it to be back. So tell me how you liked it. You know, thoughts, likes, dislikes, critiques, things of that nature. So thank you. Appreciate everybody that tuned in. More episodes are on the way. Stay tuned. And yeah, man, we excited. Jesus. Yeah.